Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. You have control over your look. Now let's be real. Let's be real. When I say your look, that's like your overall appearance, the overall aesthetic that you're presenting. And you have control over it because you have I don't know why. It's a bunch of guys, and we know it. I mean, they got large followings, the philosophies, even plays into the black pill thing, where guys think, well, the only thing women looking at is just their face, and they feel like if they don't have a certain aesthetic just in their face, that they can't get any women or something. And let's be real, if you really look at your face, right? If you really look at your face, the only things you really don't have some control over or some way to change are your eyes, like the shape of your eyes. I mean, without surgery anyway. Shape of your nose and the shape of your lips. Everything else you can adjust. Every single thing you can adjust. But see, a lot of guys they tapped into it because they think only a certain type of face or something can attract the attention of women when the certain types of faces they usually promote are like not a majority of the population. And women still having babies and chasing, and there's players who, like for example, they'll say, well, you gotta have that square jaw and a certain nose, hunter eyes, and all that stuff. Yet there are men who don't have those things, any of those things, yet they got multiple kids, and it's not because they're rich. They got multiple kids, they players and all of that, and the women going crazy over their face, right? So, but that's just that part. That's the little part. Like I said, your lips, your nose, and your eyes without surgery or putting in some contacts or something like that, or more like your eye shape or something, right? And yes, there is surgery for it, but just naturally no. But everything else, because every single man can control their hair. Every single man, whether you want to shave it off or do some stuff so it get a certain haircut, even hair growth. There's a lot of natural remedies. I know some people might get hair, some men might get hair implants or something, but there are natural remedies to deal with the hair. It's just a matter of taking care of it and stuff and what you're eating. All right. So you have control over that with beard, everything. And honestly, well, around your jawline and stuff, people don't realize your face gains fat too. So you can actually probably change your jawline and stuff just by working out. How you eating and stuff. Seriously. Or even just working out. Cause it's like if you lifting or something, you lifting correctly, shoot you, depending on the exercise, you'll feel it in your jaw. You know. And then, some people are talking about, I think it's called mewing. I never had incentive to look into it deep, but if you chew a certain way, it's like, but that's a change, right? You know, that's a change. And then for the rest of your body, Ron preaches body game because it's actually the easiest to change. I don't care if you like, like a primary thing women will look at on a man's body is his chest. The beauty of the chest, if whether you are ectomorphic, mesomorphic, or endomorphic, you can change your chest. You can change your chest because just like you can put fat on it, you can turn that fat or convert it into muscle with the right lifting. In fact, it was a good friend of mine. I've known him for years. When I first met him, totally ectomorphic. Totally ectomorphic. No chest, anything. And then, we are IG friends, and I saw him in a picture. He had his shirt off. I was like, damn, dude, you've been lifting. Like six-pack abs, defined chest, shoulders, and everything. He's still slim, but everything is defined. He had control over that. That's an ectomorph. That's the hardest. It's actually easiest for a mesomorphic and an endomorphic to change it. Everything is changeable, everything. So that's the body. And that, all that piece is just the physical piece. And then you can affect it too by how you're eating, how you eating and everything, how you taking care of your grooming and all of that. You have control over it. But then when we talk about your look, it's not just the like actual physical frame, it's the clothes you wear, right? Like you can wear clothes that can emphasize your physique if you got a good physique. Like it was interesting something I saw. It's something I saw on IG. Like they have some pages that talk about different things with movie superheroes and stuff, right? And they were talking about how Henry Cavill's look when he was playing Superman, when he was, when he was doing the Clark Kent thing. And he pointed out something that was deep. I was like, damn, I didn't even think about that. Because, if you see Henry Cavill, dude, got the jawline, muscular body. But in the movies, when you play Clark Kent, they said the costume design specifically gave him loose fitting clothes. So it wouldn't emphasize his physique. And I looked at the picture. I was like, damn, you really couldn't tell if he got any muscles. He could be whatever under there. I mean, you could see he wasn't overweight, but he didn't look like he was, had the chest and arms and everything. And I was like, man, that's some deep stuff. But see, that's controlling the look too, the type of clothes you wear. And, you controlling it as far as how it's coming across, the image and everything. You got control over, really, I would say, like I said, instead of with the exception of your eyes, your nose shape, and your lips, without plastic surgery, you got control over how you look. You really do. You got some control, or you can adjust it. Like ultimate control to convert yourself into, that aesthetic ideal or something like that. No, that's surgery, but you can change whatever. And all you really doing with that is just figuring out which look works for you best. That's all you're doing. And you can take it to adjust, like, okay, like a beard. You can figure out whether a beard works for you in that kind of right away. You can figure it out right away just merely by a woman's reaction to you. Because, like, I'll use myself as an example, and I figured this out. There are certain types of women who respond to me when I'm clean shaven and everything's shaved. But then there's another set who respond when I let the beard grow out. There's certain women that respond when I have just a goatee. So you got control over that. All you have to do is figure out which look works for you. And if you're comfortable with that look, with that style, stay with it. Because women, understand something with women. People say, like, want to think your appearance don't matter and stuff. Those are just people who don't want to work out, who want to believe that, who don't work out, who don't want to dress well, all of that stuff. No, it means everything, because understand the one thing with women. They are moved sensually. They move by their senses. So their eyes need to like what it sees. If they happen to touch you, they need to like what they feel. They need to like what they smell. And this ain't so much the look, but the auditory thing, the voice. They need to like the tone of your voice. It's all about enlightening their senses. But one of the most powerful things is their eyes, because that's the first thing they see you before anything else. And then everything else, like, they get close to you and they smell you, they hear your voice, the taste part. Yeah. Yeah. But pretty much if they like you, the taste part come later. But the thing, bottom line is, you have control over it. Like, too many guys, they think, oh, well, this is it and everything. And let's be real, because the term genetic lottery is out there. Guys who just got hit, who people would say hit that genetic lottery, are damn near mutants. They're rare. Everybody else, 99.9% of the population, male population, need to just fix themselves up. And you have total control over that fix up. Remember that. You have control over your look. So that's all I got for today, y'all. Want y'all to think on what I'm saying and go out and take action. So peace and blessings.